Hey, and welcome. I'm Aja Vansika of freedomsupply.co, and today I want to talk to you about the coaching model that I created, and it is called the Barcode Method Coaching Model. So the Barcode Method is heavily focused on results, but at its core, it is about what is actually causing the client to not be able to get to the results that they're wanting and what is actually needed to help them get there. So the barcode, BAR, stands for beliefs plus actions equals results. So let's talk about that a little bit. A belief is something that you think over and over and over again until it's something that you just know to be the truth. You have accepted it as the truth and you have given meaning to a thing. Thoughts, just generally, we don't really look at as being the total cause of what creates the problems, because we have a million thoughts a day. So we can't just really look at all the thoughts that come into our mind, because we don't give meaning to all of the thoughts that come into our mind. We don't have a stake in the game of every thought that comes into our brain, because some of them just come in and go out like they mean nothing. So what I want you to focus on instead are the beliefs that you hold on to, the beliefs that you've given meaning to that actually hinder you from getting to a specific result or taking a specific action, or a belief that makes you feel or not feel a certain kind of way. And then, of course, the beliefs that actually help you to get to the result that you want, to allow you to feel a certain kind of way, or take the actions that you really need to be taking to get to the result, right? So in looking at that, the beliefs, I want you to think about the results that you're wanting to create. And I want you to work backwards. So there's a result that you want to create, or your client will say, right? And so we all know that there is some kind of action that needs to happen in order for a result to be created. Something needs to happen. So we've got these actions that we take in order to create a result. What we don't often think about enough is what actually drove us to take the action in the first place. Well, it just happens to be a belief. So whatever it was that you're believing in the moment is what created the actions, which in turn creates the result that you ultimately have. Okay, you following me so far? Great. So if your client is believing something that is hindering them from taking the right actions, or they're taking actions stemming from a belief that isn't serving them, then they're obviously going to end up with a result that they're not wanting, right? So then what you need to understand is, what is the belief that you need to recognize? What is the belief that they're having in the moment? And what is the belief that they need to now counter with, so that they can actually create the actions needed to then thus far ultimately create the results that they are looking for. So we think that a lot of times that we need to have a belief that is like really big. Like, let's say that you have a goal that you want to make 100K or 200K a year. Well, you don't actually need to believe that you can make that 200K a year. You just need to believe that you can take the steps to move you forward towards that. It's like the statement, I think it was Dr. Martin Luther King, like, I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, but the statement is something like, you don't need to see the whole staircase, you just need to see the first step. You just need to see the next step and the next step, right? So you don't need to believe that you can make the 100K or 200K, and that's actually a mistake that we make. We try to make our brains believe something that it's just not capable of believing at the moment. So take it small and start very, very small. Take it slow and get your brain on board with the belief that can actually help you to take the actions that you need, so that it's actually like it's adding up. You believe that I can help one person today, right? Well, it's just such a more easier thing for your brain to believe than we can make 100K. So just think about the difference in how that feels of, I can make 100K, or I can help one person today. When you come from I can help one person today, then you'll be taking the actions that will actually create the 100 or 200K, right? Awesome. Now listen, if you need help with this, I want you to fill the form out below so that we can get on a call and have a look at where you are right now and where it is that you're wanting to be. Okay? Bye. See you soon.